Hey everybody, welcome back to my wellness challenge. I'm Aaron-VanGossen. Thank you again for joining me. Once again, I want to have a shout out to my Patreon subscribers, my first 3 subscribers, John, Chuck, and Carl. Thank you guys so much for helping me out. I really appreciate it. And if you want to help me out on my journey, you can join my Patreon account for $4 a month or $8 a month. You will get Patreon exclusive videos and first access to videos before they go on YouTube. And also helps me, keeps me going on my journey, and you guys can still continue to join me and watch what I do. Good stuff, bad stuff, fun stuff, boring stuff. Hey, it's stuff, it's life, right? That's what life's all about. Anyway, so today I'm going to talk about things I don't like about van life. I'm not gonna say things I hate about van life. I don't really hate anything about van life. These are just things I don't like. Maybe a better title would be things I miss living in a home. So I am on the beach today. It was a beautiful day, so I had to come out and sit down on this picnic table and open my laptop and do some filming. And I do appreciate the irony of talking about things I don't like about my life while sitting on the beach in the sun. But hey, that's me. So let's get on with it, shall we? All right, so things I don't like about living in my van. Number 1, no bathroom. Now, yes, I have the luggable loo, which I've shown you guys, and I use every single day. I love it. It's been a lifesaver. Very easy to use. Really easy to clean, unless you forget to put a bag in it. But that's a different story altogether. Anyway, easy to clean, easy to take care of. When I'm done, I just take the bag out. I throw it away. Easy peasy. But I do miss having an actual bathroom. I miss being able to use real toilet and just flush and have it gone. I miss having a shower. I miss having a bath. I have a shower. I have a membership to a gym. I can go there whenever I want and take a shower. It's totally fine. And I do. I shower every day before work. Right after my day is off, I'll probably go in there and take a shower too. But I miss having my own shower. I miss having my own room in my house where I can go and take a shower literally whenever I want. I don't have to drive somewhere to take a shower. Having your own bathroom is a great convenience. Well, brushing your teeth. I have to brush my teeth outside. I have brushed my teeth in public bathrooms. Yes, I have brushed my teeth 4 feet away from someone taking a crap, and they were not quiet about it. But that's part of van life. That's the sacrifice you make living in a van. So you have to brush your teeth in public bathrooms. Actually, a lot of times I brush my teeth in my van or just outside my van and spit and rinse outside, or maybe spit in my trash can and rinse in my trash can. You kind of got to make do with what you've got. So do I miss having a bathroom? Absolutely, I miss having a bathroom. That's a huge convenience, and I miss it. Number 2, no full kitchen. I love to cook. Cooking is meditative for me. It relaxes me. I enjoy it. I love cooking. I would do meal prep once, twice a week. I would cook a huge meal and then portion it out, and then that would be my lunches and dinners for the next 3 or 4 days. I love cooking for friends. I love cooking for girlfriends. I love making dinner, and I love having people over, and I love entertaining, and that's very difficult to do in a van. Yes, I cook in my van, but it's nice having a big kitchen. It's nice having, an oven, a stove. I have a camp stove, but that's not quite the same thing. I miss using my air fryer. I don't have electrical in my van. I can't plug my air fryer, and I miss using my air fryer. I miss having a coffee pot. I miss having a coffee pot that with a timer, so I can time it, and when I wake up, the coffee's brewed. I love that. I love enough when I use my French press. I have a sink right there to clean it out in. I can't use my French press unless I have access to running water somewhere. So a lot of times I'll drive to this park I know of, I'll make my coffee and make it in the French press, and then I'll go use their bathroom to wash it out with. Not terribly convenient, but it still works. If I don't have access to running water, I do a pour-over coffee. But I don't have electrical to have a coffee pot. Maybe one day I will have electrical one day. Maybe I'll have a coffee pot, maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe I'll just still keep doing what I'm doing with my coffee and still enjoy it anyway. But I do miss having the full kitchen. I miss having a refrigerator and a freezer. I miss being able to keep a lot of stuff cold I miss having perishables that'll last 4 or 5 days. Right now, if I buy perishables, I've got to buy them every other day. I have to go shopping every other day to get fresh fruits and vegetables if things need to be refrigerated, because I'm buying ice every other day. I don't have a refrigerator yet. I can't wait to get a refrigerator. Will I get a fridge freezer? I don't know. I might just get a refrigerator and not deal with the freezer at all. But I miss having a kitchen. Kitchens are very, very nice. Number 3, a van is a very, very confined space. My van, the entirety of my van, from behind the living area of my van, so from behind the seats behind the cab to the end of the van, is actually probably the same size, if not a little bit smaller, than a prison cell. Very confined space. And unfortunately, I did not do the measurements correctly when I built the bed in my van, so I don't have a lot of headroom. So it's I can't really sit up in my van. If I try to sit in my van, my head hits the top and it's not comfortable. So when I'm lounging around, I'm usually sitting on the floor in front of my bed. So it's a very small space. We're talking probably 2.5 by 3 feet. I haven't actually measured it, but it's not very much space at all. So basically, I watch TV, cook, change clothes, and use my luggable loo all in the same spot. My living room, kitchen, dining room, bathroom are all the exact same spot. The same very small, square-ish spot in my van. And I'm almost always sitting cross-legged. I get cramped a lot sitting down. When I cook, I'm sitting cross-legged because the stove is right in front of me. So I cramp up a lot trying to cook. As soon as I'm done cooking, I move that stove out of the way and eat so I can stretch my legs out. And even then, my legs can't stretch out that far. So definitely when I rebuild the van, I'm rebuilding the bed, bring it down a little bit, and I'm going to have it be a bed couch conversion so I can actually sit and lounge on my couch and then ready for bed, lay it down and go to sleep. So yes. Being in a van is a very confined space. Now, it is nice that I can come outside once in a while. The weather's finally getting better. I did pick the worst winter on record in years to start van life, so I spent a lot of time stuck in my van because the weather was absolute crap. Number 4, not being 100% sure where I'm going to sleep all the time. Now, where I'm at right now, there are about 2 or 3 different spots I know I can park. They are safe. They are legal. I'm allowed to park there. There might be some sketchy people around, but so far, for the most part, I've had no problem with any of these spots. The people who are there understand that the city is doing them a favor by allowing them to stay there, and they're being very quiet and very respectful and very clean. So that I like. A couple of spots don't have the greatest reception, so if I want to hang out at night before bed and watch some YouTube, sometimes I can't do it. So that kind of sucks. It gets a little boring. When I'm on the road, it's hard to find. And when I first hit the road, I found myself spending more time trying to find a place to sleep than enjoying where I was. So that I'm looking to change. So now I'm getting more comfortable with van life. I'm getting more comfortable with where I'm sleeping and finding places to sleep and kind of being able to judge, is this okay? Is that okay? It's getting better. I think that's just one of those hurdles you have to overcome as a new van lifer, being uncomfortable, where you're going to sleep, figuring out where you're going to go. That's just normal. But right now, not my favorite thing. It's been a cause of some stress on quite a few nights. So 5, strange sounds at night. When you live in a home, and you've been living there for a while, you know what every sound is. Pretty much. You hear a noise, oh, it's the neighbors. Hear some rustling around, oh, it's probably the neighbor's dog, or it's my dog, or my cat, or whatever. Your neighbors come home at a certain time late at night or leave early in the morning, you're used to that noise. That's going to happen, and you know exactly what it is. But when you're in a van, and you're sleeping in a different spot, or almost different spot, almost every night, every noise is new. You don't know if that's a normal noise or not. I've been sleeping in one spot every night for almost a month. Almost every night for almost a month now. And there are still times I hear a car door slam, and I'm thinking, is that a cop coming to bug me? Is that someone weird? Or is someone going to jack up my van and try to steal my catalytic converter? That's every noise you hear, you don't know what it is. When I'm out in the desert, I heard coyotes going off all the time. you know? And I wasn't that worried about coyotes. I just shut my doors. They come running around. If it gets too bad, like I said, just hop in the front and drive off. It's not a big deal. Again, weird noises at night. You don't know exactly what's going on. It can be kind of freaky. And number 6, lack of security. This is not a secure lifestyle. There are a lot of weird, crazy people out there who might want to fuck with you. And a lot of people are just going to be assholes and probably walk by and like bang on your door or shout or whatever because they know you're in there and they want to mess with you. Or they might drive by and honk their horn because they know you're in there. Where I sleep, every other night there I hear a car drive by and then it goes in the road and turns around and comes back and it's got a dog barking in it. And I'm not sure if it's just someone who, I doubt it's a canine patrol because the dogs don't bark like that. They're very well trained. They're not just going to be barking out the window for no fucking reason. So whoever this guy is, he's got a dog, and maybe he just has to drive down there for work or whatever reason. I don't know, and his dog just barks, or maybe he lets his dog bark and he drives there because he doesn't like homeless people living on the side of the road in his town and he wants his dog to bark and fuck with him. I don't know. What are you gonna do? So, you never know. Now, I'm not really that afraid of someone breaking into my van. People who break into cars because they don't want to deal with people. The assumption is cars parked on the side of the road, no one's in it. Especially in the middle of the night, no one's in the car. So they smash a window, grab a few things, run off. But if it's rather clear, if I'm not so stealth or I'm parked in an area where a lot of people are parked like that and you're like, okay, there's probably someone in there, you're not going to touch my van. You're not going to break in. You're not going to want to deal with someone. I mean, there might be some crazies out there who are willing to deal with someone, but honestly, I'm a big guy and I sleep in my underwear. You see me barreling down at you in my underwear, or if it's really warm out, I might not be wearing anything and I'm barreling down on you butt-ass naked. That's going to scare you. I guarantee it. Scare me, and it's me. So yeah, so those are 6 of the things that I'm not that crazy about with van life. These are not deal breakers for me. They're things I'm working through, I'm getting used to. These are things that will probably change as my van develops. I will get electrical. I will get probably better, maybe some sort of sink in my van. I don't know what I'm going to install in my van coming up. I'm going to find out what I need, what I want, and what works for me. Thanks again for joining me. I appreciate it. And this has been a really beautiful day, and I've enjoyed being out here in the sun, filming for you guys. I know there's probably some glare right here off my shiny head. My horrible haircut that I gave myself inside my van. I do not recommend cutting your own hair inside your van unless you know what you're doing. And I don't know what I'm doing. Of course, you can say that about most things I do in my life. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just... Like the Joker says, I'm a dog chasing a wheel. What am I going to do when I catch it? Nothing. I don't know what I'm going to... I have no plan. I'm not a man with a plan. I've never been a man with a plan. That's why I live this life. I don't want to plan things out. I just want to go and have fun. So, all right. Thanks again for joining me, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great one. Be well.